Whenever people think breakfast in Walt Disney World, especially buffet, they tend to think of Chef Mickey's. But is it possible that there's somewhere better? This morning we're gonna have a new dining experience. We're gonna go to Boma Flavors of Africa for breakfast. Those of you that know me know that my palate is not very adventurous, and so you may be wondering, why are you going to Boma? The reason why we picked breakfast is because it is kind of that standard Disney breakfast with a few extra flavors sprinkled in. You can still get your Mickey waffles here, which is just honestly why I'm here. My wife does like to try some more adventurous things, and so she'll be able to see if there's any of those new things that she's maybe never had before on the menu. But dinner and supper were a little too adventurous for me, and so our compromise was breakfast. And so we'll let you guys know how this goes. Boma Flavors of Africa is located in Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge. It's actually one of the more beautiful resorts on Disney property, in my opinion. As you come into the resort, you'll find a lobby that's decorated with African-inspired decorations. The floor is beautiful, the ceiling's beautiful, the multi-levels of rooms are beautiful. And so when you come in, definitely take some time to just explore the space because it's an attraction in and of itself. As you move through the space, you'll find more and more things that catch your eye that are inspired by the African continent. I think one of my favorite things about this lobby, though, is that as you work through, you'll find an entire wall of windows at the end. And when you get to this wall of windows, you can stand and look out over the grounds of Animal Kingdom Lodge. This is where you'll be able to go later in the day and find animals roaming, such as giraffes and zebras, flamingos, ducks, all sorts of interesting things. All right, this morning we got an assortment of food, everything from omelets, pork sausage, bacon, got that crustless quiche that they have here, of course the Mickey waffles, some bread pudding with some vanilla sauce over there. So for our first trip, we decided to try a whole lot, but there's a lot more left to offer here at Boma. All right, so far, one of our favorite things at Boma is the ability to create some food hacks. It looks like Steven here has made a beautiful creation with Mickey Waffles pancakes, the vanilla sauce that's designed for the bread pudding, and the sticky bun sauce that's designed for the sticky bun. And so I'm gonna see how much he likes this. Let's see how this goes.
Get it all up in there.
Everybody else is over.
It's mine. It's all
My precious. So apparently that works. I think that I'm gonna go back and actually try some vanilla sauce on the cinnamon roll. I think that's
my
where I'm
sauce.
Alright, this morning as we ate at Boma, I would say my favorite thing was the sticky bun, and definitely try the carved ham with the mustard sauce. I'm going to do the same, and I like the plantains too.
I'd have to say that the Mickey waffles with the vanilla sauce and the sticky bun sauce was good, but the blueberry pancakes, for me, that was just perfect.
And pop juice. Jungle juice. And I like to try some jungle juice.
All right, for me, I enjoyed Boma. It was a really good breakfast. The price tag for like outside the Disney bubble would be quite high, $29 per adult. But when you start looking at like character breakfast being $42 per adult over at the Contemporary at Chef Mickey's, with a lot of the same type of experience here. It's not exactly the same meal, but for adults, if you're not bringing the kids, the ham with the mustard sauce, some of the more grown-up flavors like the bread pudding with the vanilla sauce, the sticky bun, things like that, may actually make this a better stop for you for breakfast over like a Chef Mickey's character dining. I know that that's iconic. I know that that's going to upset some people, but that's okay. If you have to have the characters at breakfast, go get the characters at breakfast. Go do it. But this is a really great breakfast. We enjoyed it. We did an awful lot of customization of meals, some of which you didn't see, but because of the way the bar is set up, you can do all sorts of things. You can add vanilla sauce to a cinnamon roll. You can bring over your praline sauce over to a waffle. You can do all sorts of things. And we really enjoyed it. So again, we highly recommend it if you get the chance to come out and you want to do a sit-down breakfast. I wouldn't say that it's your best option for everyday breakfast before you go into the park because it is kind of heavy. But if you have that off day and you want to come in, get a nice breakfast, leave, go out, look at the animals some before you leave property, this may be your spot to stop. So I mentioned earlier that Boma is not character dining, which it's not. However, if you get here at the right time and you happen to time it out well, that doesn't mean that you can't also meet some characters. Here they can have Chip and Dale, Pluto, Donald, and some other characters, and we had the chance to come out here and meet them today. Thank you.
Thank you. I love Pluto.
Hey, what do you
It's our anniversary, 20 years.
Holy moly, that's a long time. You didn't have enough fingers, I know. Or toes.
Yeah.
Hey, we gotta start counting yours.
Everybody's.
I need all of them.
And then 20.
And 10.
There we go.
20.
There it is. There it is. All right, thank you. I love your springy whiskers. They bounce everywhere. That's awesome.
Anniversary, 20 years. That's a long time to be married, isn't it? I mean.
The setting and theming of the resort here is quite amazing. And that's actually one of the great things about being able to make some of these dining reservations on resort property, is because once you're on property, you know, especially if you're driving your own car, not using Disney transportation, which you could always use to get to these places, you can actually come and explore the grounds a bit. And this is one of the better ones to explore. The reason why is because of its African theming, but also you have the animals that are actually here on property that you can walk around and see after you finish dining, and just kind of make it a fun little trip for the kids. And so though you're not going to get to see Chef Mickey here, you are going to get to see some real animals, which may be even a cooler experience for your little ones. So we decided to walk out and take a peek at the animals this morning before we left. You come straight out of the sliding doors on the bottom floor where the restaurant's located, and you can come out to the pool area. You can see some flamingos and some ducks up close, but here where we are, we can look out and see water bucks and zebras and giraffes over in the distance. And so it's a really neat experience to come out after you get you some breakfast and let the kids see the animals and spend some time out here on the beautiful grounds at Animal Kingdom Lodge. So overall, we really enjoyed Boma Flavors of Africa. It's somewhere that we're definitely going to come back to. Remember, guys, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. And remember to keep living in a Disney state of mind. Bye, guys.